State Bank, Aaron Dubois and Jim Sykes. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We're
Great
reminiscing about some of the places we've been together this year already, and I think the last spot I saw you guys at, you were at the State of the City address.
Yes, yeah, we definitely represent well.
Aaron is Vice President and Commercial Banker at CSB, and Jim is Vice President and Branch Manager in the new branch located on Wisner Street. How's the new branch doing, Jim?
It's doing better. It's starting to pick up a little bit. People know that we're there now. We've got a few regulars that come in, so that's nice. It breaks up the day, but we're getting the word out there, so it just takes a little bit of time.
Great. And that's the mural that is on the front of the building, which is awesome, with all the sights and sounds of Jackson, and more artwork inside too from Jackson artists, I believe.
Absolutely. When people ask where we're at on North Wisner, I just tell them it's the one with the mural.
Yeah.
And then it's oh, okay.
That's great.
So,
All right, today we're talking about consumer loans, and a lot of people are planning on maybe adding either some sort of recreational item, maybe they want to do some improvements around the house, or who knows? A lot of options for people when it comes to consumer lending and home lending. What kinds of loans does CSB offer?
any type of loan anybody could want. So we do first mortgages, purchases, we do home equity loans, home equity lines, we do construction loans, snowmobiles, cars, boats, trucks.
Tractor loans.
Yep, tractor loans. So anything that anybody could possibly want to borrow for, we can help them with.
Nice. So let's talk about home loans first up.
Okay.
I think this is pretty much the start of the busy home buying season. What's the process for home loans? Are there different types of loans, home loans?
There are. Most people are familiar with the 15-year and the 30-year fixed rate mortgages. That's probably the most known about. There are also adjustable rate mortgages, which change. It could be a 3-year or a 5-year, but most people are more comfortable with that 15 and 30-year because they know they're getting in for a fixed rate and a fixed term. Rates are still a little bit higher than some people like, but what I tell people is when you're looking for a house and you find the house that you love, you want to be in, go ahead and get the house. You're gonna, you're not married to that rate. You're gonna refinance at some point down the road. Don't give up on a house that you really, really want because the rate's 0.5% too high or anything like that, as long as you can afford it.
And I think we've been given an indication there's not going to be any change in prime lending rate out of Washington for at least maybe 3 months. That's kind of, I think, the message they seem to be sending. So, but you're right, you can change. Nothing in terms of, even though it's a 15 or 30-year loan, you can refinance.
I would say most people probably refinance 2 or 3 times during the lifetime of being in a house. So,
let's say people have a house. It's their dream home, their forever home, but they had always wished they had a sunroom or deck or patio, a home improvement of maybe a new kitchen. Do you need a new kitchen?
no, we got ours a little while ago.
Aaron, do you need a new kitchen?
Oh, probably. Probably my husband would say no, but
My
down
wife
the
would
road,
say
yes. Everything still works very well. So, but yes, definitely that would be an opportune time where someone could come in, get a hold of us. We can help with a home equity loan, a home equity line of credit that gives them the flexibility to, once they get a quote, make sure they get with us. We can offer that second, it's a second lien on their house, unless they don't have a first mortgage. But if they have a first mortgage, it would be obviously a second lien. And we offer some really good affordable rates and different options for people depending on what they want to do. So.
And like you mentioned, kitchens, those are going to add value to your home. Kitchens, bathrooms are the ones that most people talk about. But a lot of people like to make their outdoor space a little more livable, so decks. There's all kinds of things people can do with cement, and the different colors, all of the patterns. So there's a lot of ways that people can make their space more enjoyable for them.
And with the uncertainty in pricing on a number of things, the sooner the better, in probably some cases, to get started before there's uncertainty.
Correct. Yes.
Another area we're potentially seeing uncertainty is in the car market, auto loans.
Right.
Have you seen people coming in and say, I want to get before the prices go up?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, a little bit. People are, like you say, uncertain. So it's just doing it when you think it's right for you.
Correct. If you have that need, yeah, definitely get with us. We can help you with that. And then also, not only when we talk about tractor loans, or we can do some financing on the farm side, so for customers. So that's where I would come in to play on that. So,
Aaron, I think you're an RV person, aren't you?
we used to have one.
Okay.
No, we have a boat and 2 snowmobiles.
Oh, okay.
So similar. We have like a small place up north too. So
So those kinds of things, snowmobiles,
Yes.
boats, RVs,
correct. Trailers, you name it. We can help with that.
you name it. So with home loans, one of the loans on your list, medical professionals loan, what's that? Do you charge those people more?
No. I'm going to bite my tongue because I don't want to upset any medical professionals, but it's usually not more. But it is a special program that we can help them get into their homes, knowing usually they're very, very busy, so trying to make the process as streamlined and easy as possible for them.
Aaron, I've noticed there are a number of businesses for sale right now.
Right.
So business opportunities,
Yes.
you guys will finance those?
Definitely. We can look at different options as well. The Small Business Administration can help, with the guarantee parts of it. If someone, maybe is light on the down payment, we have a lot of opportunities for anyone to get with us. And what's nice about Chelsea State Bank is we can really look at what someone wants to do and kind of make sure it doesn't always have to fit like a square peg in a square hole or whatever. We can really tailor it to what the individual is looking at.
We're connected to the downtown community here at JTV, so we're aware of at least 2 restaurants downtown, maybe 3 that are for sale, and 2 of them include real estate, and there are some other handful of vacant buildings or near vacant buildings for sale too.
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely give options and look at financials, work with individuals. We have some referral sources where we can actually put them in touch with someone that actually can help them with their projections. So, and it's a free service. So definitely we can give some really good options for people.
Nice.
So just give us a call.
Well, you guys are connected in the community. We talked about some of the places we see you around, but that is what you're doing right from your banking center on Wisner Street.
It is. In that picture right there, every Friday, employees can donate $3 to wear blue jeans. And then each quarter, a nonprofit is picked, and all of the money that's gathered, the bank then matches that. So being new to Jackson County with Chelsea State Bank, this is a new nonprofit in Jackson, the Christ Child Society of South Central Michigan. So they were the recipients for the first quarter, a little over almost $2,200.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing that.
So
new. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard of them.
Right.
nope.
And they provide a backpack for underserved mothers that go through like the Center for Family Health, and the backpacks, have everything that they would need, for a child that's unborn.
nice.
So
Onesies,
once they
thermometers, all kinds of things.
Right.
So
Yeah. And it's $60 for one of those backpacks. So our Blue Jeans on Friday contributed to about 35 to 36 backpacks. So
Great.
we were thrilled to be able to help them.
All right, what are you involved with next? What's your next sponsorship?
We have a couple things. We are part of the Jackson Area Association of Realtors with the Home Builders Association of Jackson are putting on a home expo, and that's I believe May 13th at like 5 to 7 p.m. And that will be something that we will be at as well, so that will be good.
And that's at the Martin Luther King Center. And it's completely free for anybody that wants to come in.
Excellent.
Yeah, learn all about home ownership and different things with that. So then the other is the Jackson Area Transit Week, National Transit Week. So we will be different times. We haven't set those times up yet, but we'll be there a couple different days, maybe a morning and an afternoon, and really just showcase Chelsea State Bank in their community area where the transit personnel go through when they come off the bus or come out. So it's a pretty good opportunity as well for us to be there.
Cool. Well, plan on enjoying a hot dog at the Transfer Center that week. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
From Chelsea State Bank, Aaron Dubois and Jim Seitz. Up next on JTV.